Hello?
Courtney Maginnis. Hey, girl.
Hey, Rachel, what's up?
You still doing stand-up or what?
Yeah, of course. I'm out here, you know? I'm getting stage time, maybe not putting as much clips as I should.
That is great for you. That's amazing. Look, I've called everyone, and no one is around. And then I remembered you. Hoda canceled, so...
Hoda, like Kathy Lee and Hoda?
Yes, Kathy Lee Hoda.
She does stand-up?
Yeah, anyone can do stand-up, Courtney. Look, she's freezing, okay? She's too cold. She doesn't want to perform. How soon can you get here?
Oh, yeah, I gotta drop the dog. God, I could be there in like 20 minutes?
We don't have 20 minutes. You hear this? We need you here now.
Is it cool if I, like, bring the dog?
Ugh, Courtney, no.
Of course, right, totally. Okay. Just give me like 8 minutes. I'll be there.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Well, thanks
Goodbye.
for the opportunity. Okay, sweetie, mommy's gonna be right back. Just a quick 2 hours. Here's some money. Go buy some snacks. You be mommy's good girl, okay? Wish me luck. Let's make this quick. I'm trying to get drunk. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming out. 13 years of comedy, my first special. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I love it. Thanks, one guy. Appreciate that. I love it. I love doing comedy. It's my favorite thing in the whole entire world. There's nothing I love more than stand-up comedy. I mostly love it because it truly is the only time my whole entire day that I'm not staring at my phone. You guys got phones? You should get them. They're really cool. They have apps and stuff. It's awesome. Already killing with the gays up front. My blessing and my curse. You dress like this, they're gonna come. You know, they're gonna come. And they're gonna love you. Every time I touch my phone, I feel worse. Have we noticed this sensation? Yes. Every time I open Instagram, I'm like, oh, great, I'm not hot. And then I'll open Twitter and be like, oh, great, I'm not smart. You know. Then you open Facebook, you're like, I'm doing okay. Ooh. Every time I open Facebook, it's someone from my high school, like, pray for my foot surgery. Here we go. You're like, ooh. Why would you put a picture? You know? I mean, we're broken, right? Our phones have broken us as a human race. Right? My arms get sore from holding my phone. They should get sore from working out or being in the kitchen. Am I right, ladies? You know, I had a dream recently that I was commenting on Instagram. We are broken. I didn't know until I got a smartphone that you could black out sober. Did you know that? Where you're like, whoa, how long have I been out? You know, it's fucked up. You know, we're on our phones so much, but they have yet to be an excuse to truly get out of things in real life. We have got to change that, right? It's terrible. I was on my way to work. I'll give you an example. I was on my way to work, and I was scrolling, and I was aghast because I saw a selfie that one of my friends from high school posted because she started dating another one of my friend from high school's dads. What the fuck? And then I'm just supposed to go to work? Are you fucking kidding me? That is 2 personal days off, at least. My coworker got a week off for appendicitis. You don't even use your appendix. That man watched us grow up, so. I don't know if you can tell by the shape of my body, but I'm Irish Catholic. A couple Irish Catholics here tonight. I love it. At a bar, unbelievable. The stereotypes about Irish Catholic are we drink and we fight. And I gotta be honest, those are my big 2. And a couple cool people here, nice. You don't know what I'm talking about. If you ever seen a white woman and thought to yourself, no way I could push her over. That's us, dude. It's like really sturdy. You should see me carry home potatoes from the grocery store. It's fucking nuts, you know. I didn't grow up super religious, though, thank God. I mean, the whole Jesus story doesn't make sense to me. I mean, that body at 33? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. A wine drinker with abs. Okay. No. I love to drink, I love to fight. My husband hates to fight. He's a huge pussy. My favorite way to honor my ancestors is, white people have ancestors. Okay, guys? My favorite way to honor them is to get so drunk I forget what I started a fight about. Ladies. My husband will get so mad at me. He's like, why are you so mad? I'm like, this guy wants to know why I'm mad. Here we go. This guy wants to know why I'm so fucking mad. You don't deserve to know. Piece of shit. Sometimes I get a little overzealous. Sometimes I think the fights are totally justified. Like, my husband and I, we went to the movies, and I was freezing cold, and he wouldn't give me his jacket because, and I quote, he likes when my nipples are hard. I was like, tonight you die. Cut glass, they'll cut you, bitch. You know. We also got in a huge fight. This is insane. We got in a huge fight because he thought I faked an orgasm. Yeah, any woman dealt with this? All of us? Great. He was so upset. He was like, you faked it. I can tell you faked it. I was like, fake an orgasm? We're married. I don't care about your feelings. That was in the paperwork. Also, if I was faking it, don't you think I would make it look cooler? Do you think I'm just up there like, ugh, I'm getting kind of over this. Let me go ahead and fucking... I'd put some flair on it. I'm an actress, okay? I was on Comedy Central, web, but it counts. Call my agent, don't have one. Sometimes my fights, I get too overzealous, and I'm big enough to admit that, okay? I just get too upset. Like, my husband watches all these classic rock documentaries. I don't know if we have any white guys here tonight. Any white guys? Not a single one, thank God. They're horrible to women in every single one of these documentaries. Doesn't matter the band. Doesn't matter. Every single one. Everyone's like, chick got pregnant, so we left her to truck stop, rock and roll. You know? Really pisses me off. And I walk in our apartment. This is true. I walk in our apartment. He's watching one of these documentaries. Huge performance scene. One single woman on stage. And she was holding this little tiny guitar. For some reason, this just set me off. I was like, oh, the woman has to hold the little guitar, right? Yeah. With her little woman arms. Yeah. She couldn't hold a big guitar like you big, strong men. She got a little fucking guitar. I'll never forget. He goes, honey, that's a violin. I go, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, he's gonna mansplain a violin now. Here we go. We live here in New York City, and when you're a couple in New York, a lot of times you have to live with a roommate. Any couples ever lived with a roommate? Just one? Just two? Okay, good. The rest of you, just the richest people that ever lived. Thanks for coming out. When you have a roommate, you get very good at whisper fighting. That's one thing I don't care if Brian can hear us. You know? They can hear you fight. They can also hear you make love. You know? I'll keep this one PG for you guys. Yeah, me and my husband were both comics, so we're out late at night. We'd be all sexy and drunk. We'd get home, feel all frisky, you know? We'd get in bed. My husband would be like, oh, Courtney, you're so fucking hot. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but I'd be like, shut up, you're so fucking hot. I'd be like... And then we'd hear our roommate turn the page of a book. He'd be like, you're both hot! You know, but should have got him a Kindle. What are you gonna do? It's tough. It's tough. Can't go back. We've been together a long time, and I'd never gone through his phone once. I think that's very impressive. Yeah, one woman. Thank you, couple people. Thank you. Can't figure out the password. I will, though. I've got the rest of our lives. After years together, we got to keep things sexy. Anyone in a long relationship knows you keep things spicy, sexy. We like to do role play. I don't know if you ever get into this. This is what we like to do. We like to pretend that he makes money. And then we'll just do it. Just fuck. Anybody can use that. Before we got engaged, when we were still just dating, I used to call my now husband my pre-fiance. Ooh, he hated it. He did not think it was funny. I wasn't trying to really pressure him into marriage. It's just the moment I turned 30, the hair on the top of my head started thinning, and it started coming in thick on my chin. And I was like, I gotta trap this guy before I look like Fred Durst. You know, it's tough. It's tough. The moment my husband proposed to me, the next time I touched my phone, all of my ads were wedding ads. That's true. That's insane. They listen to what? At first, I wanted to throw my phone in a river at first. But then I kept scrolling, and I was like, oh, my God. Everybody's talking about my wedding. I was like, yes. We did meet at an open mic. We're both comics. We met at an open mic like most comedian couples do. When we met, my husband, at the time, was homeless. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. That's insane. I was with one of my friends, and my husband goes up there, and he's doing all these hilarious jokes about being homeless, and he gets off stage, and I turned to my friend, and I was like, that guy is so fucking hot. And my friend was like, the homeless one? No. It's tough. I haven't had the best taste in men. I actually have dated 3 white rappers. That's not a joke. I know you're looking at the coat and you're like, we can see it, but it's still 1, 2, 3 separate decisions that I, Courtney Maginnis, have made. It's insane. Thanks a lot, Eminem. You know. I don't know if you ladies out there have ever dated a white rapper, but promise me you'll never do that. You'll be chasing that high for the rest of your life. I love my husband for a lot of reasons, but one of the big ones is that he's so tall. And I like that. Any ladies like a tall man in here? Couple, rest of you, little guys for life? Nice. That's cool. I don't judge. I like a big boy. I like a big, tall man. Why? That's so stupid. Why? Everyone's like, what are you looking for in a man? As much as I can get. Just the surface area alone. Before we were dating, I did online dating. I'm sure there's people doing online dating here. A couple people. Just one person. Just one person. In Bushwick, Brooklyn. It was online dating. Okay. Thank you for being so brave. How's it going? Not well. Not good. It's tough out there. It's tough. I get it. I tried Bumble. I did Bumble. That's where girls talk to guys first. I think, I like control. Cut that out. Too real. I like liked it. I put a lot of work, a lot of effort into my profile. Every photo was titties first. I was like, oh no, whoopsies. You know, I was like, well, am I hot? And I tried to make my profile funny. I was like, I've got style and substance abuse problems. You know, I was like, this is gonna get the type of man I want. I messaged one man. He never responded to me. I deleted the app forever. I can't handle that. Are you kidding? And this is a true story. I went to the movie theater 1 week later. 8.5 million people in New York City. That one man was in the theater. Isn't that crazy? That I followed him there? I love the party. Where are my party people at? The lake. Woo! Just take my whole dress off. I'll do it. Just wait. I love the party. I love the drink. Getting drunk now in my late 30s, much different than it used to be. In my 20s, everywhere I went was like, woo, spring break, you know? And now I go out, it's like, ma'am, you can't drink at a laundromat. Yeah, it's a fucking change, dude. You have changed. Oh, can't do drugs like I used to. I love drugs. You couldn't tell by this fucking hairstyle. Cocaine was my favorite. I don't do it anymore. Unless someone has it, I'll definitely do it. But I do miss like that era of my life. I look upon it fondly. I want to write a memoir, but I can't figure out the proper spelling of the word. That would be a huge part of it. Most of the stories would be like, one time at a party, I fell halfway down the stairs, and then I walked to the top of the stairs, and then I fell the whole way down the stairs. More of a ketamine crowd? Do we like ketamine? You guys on acid? 1, 2 people. Cool. I stick to weed now. I'm a weed smoker. We weed smokers here, yeah. Couple cool people, some cops. Not my demo, but thanks for coming to the taping. I love weed. I just hate how weed culture is treated much cooler than drinking culture, because I think drinking is pretty awesome. I think it's really cool. Everyone, like, weed people have Snoop Dogg. What do drinking people have? Fucking Gary Busey? What do we have? We have Billy Joel driving through a house? We have nothing. So cool. Everyone's like, smoke weed all day. All I do is smoke weed. But if you drink in the morning, people are like, nah. Fuck you. People act like you can't smoke too much, and that's insane, right? One time I smoked so much weed that I puked. Yeah. To be fair, I was super drunk, but it still happened. But weed's so fun. It makes you so cool and hilarious. Everyone in my family smokes weed. Last time I was visiting home, I'm from Virginia. I know, you guys are like, what? We thought you were from Paris. Virginia in the house. Woo! Almost showed a nipple. We're getting closer. I love Virginia. I was down there visiting my family. We were all smoking weed. We were watching Pet Sematary. Do you guys know Pet Sematary? Yes. One of Stephen King's finest. If you don't know it, all you gotta know is some of the characters go to a cemetery and turn to a zombie. That's what happens, right? And we're sitting there. Someone gasped. Oh, really? So we're all sitting there, high as hell. We're all sitting around, and one of the characters goes to a cemetery, turns to a zombie. One of my cousins turns to me and goes, crazy world. I was like, do you think this is real? That's how weed rules, man. Weed is awesome. I realized on my 36th birthday that I, Courtney Maginnis, have been drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes for 23 years. Oh, yeah. Anyone else cool in here? No white trash? That's fucked up, right? That's way too young. That means at one point in my life, I was like, hold my beer. Rugrats is on. It's not right? I think you guys, if you're here, you know that I live and breathe for a pop star, you know? Yeah, absolutely. A diva, you know, they're the only thing sort of keeping me alive. So I was thinking about my special, and I was like, what would really make this me? And I'm gonna be doing outfit changes. What? What? What is this, a dream within a dream tour? What is this, Act 3? So when I have like big money, Netflix, HBO money, what the scenario is gonna be like smoke and lights, and then the floor drops out and I'm gone, and then I'm back in from the ceiling in a new outfit, and you guys are like, what the fuck? But we don't have that, so I'll be right back. I've lived in New York almost 20 years. Where are my New Yorkers at? Love it. I love New York City, except for everything about it is horrible. It's a nightmare to live here, unless you're rich. Any rich people here? Great. Gotta get some new friends. Everything about it sucks, and I was thinking about why I stay, and this is true. I moved here in 2006, and in 2006, I went to a nightclub with one of my best friends, and we were standing in the line for coat check, and her eyes got really big, and I felt this woman push behind me, and I fell into my friend's arms, and she was like, that was Lindsay Lohan. And I looked at my friend and I was like, I'm gonna live here forever. She made me stronger. I actually absorbed her powers. She went to rehab the next week, so that's tough. That's tough. I've lived in Bushwick, Brooklyn for most of the time that I've lived in New York City. Where Bushwick at? All white people. Fuck. That's tough. That's tough. When I moved to Bushwick, I lived on Star Street, and that, if you don't know, that's where all the sex workers used to be. And I used to come home from college and walk home, and guys would honk at me, and they'd be like, "Get in the car," and I'd be like, "No, just going home. Sorry. Keep going. Go. Not me." And to say I miss that attention would be an understatement. I'm like, who, me? You want to fuck me? Oh, cool. I did see this the other day. I was walking in between shows, and I watched a rat run across the street with a fork in its mouth. I was like, this city has changed, dude. This used to be grab a slice and go, now you gotta fucking, fuck you, dude. My dad's job in Virginia, he paints the lines on the road. So, I don't want to say street artist, but it's basically Banksy. And it's really cool. And my dad's a real manly man. Irish Catholic and Southern, that should be an illegal combination, but he's very manly. And I remember he called me last year. He's like, Courtney, you seen this Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial? And I was like, yeah, but why are you calling me about this? I swear to God. He goes, well, guess who painted the parking lot of the courthouse? You ain't the only one who's famous now, girl. You emailed Comedy Central. Kept texting me pictures. He kept texting me pictures and be like, ignore Johnny Depp. Look at that line, huh? Look at this line over here. Look how straight that is. Amber Heard took a shit right on this line. Incredible. Incredible. He's a very manly man. Very manly man. I'll never forget when I told him that I was going to therapy. He was like, all right, going to therapy. She's like, is it helping you? And I was like, yeah, it's helping me. And then he goes, all right, well, you tell your therapist I owe him a beer when I get up there. And then I swear to God, he goes, or an apple martini? Yeah, that's a gay joke. That's how manly my dad is. He's like, any man thinking about his feelings must have a sweet tooth, if you know what I mean. Yikes. We did get him back, though, me and my husband, for Christmas last year. For Christmas last year, we got him a bidet. No, yes. This man looked at us like, I knew these liberals were trying to turn me gay. Oh, my God. Here it is, right in my hands. This Christmas, guess who has a bidet in every bathroom of the house? Yeah, my dad. And guess who's gay? Ah, my dad! Love wins. All it took was a clean butt. Isn't that? That's beautiful. He's very blue collar. All his friends are real blue collar guys. I don't know if you've ever been drunk around blue collar guys. Every time they'll be like, dude, we could build a deck right here. And you're like, stop, don't pick up a hammer, please. One time, him and his friends, this is 100% true, him and his friends got kicked out of a bar because they rode a horse into it. Yeah, that's insane. I grew up outside of D.C. They took a highway. That's crazy. When I was a little kid in elementary school, people would do a horse walks into a bar joke. I'd be like, let me stop you right there. Is my dad on the horse? Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be asked to leave. So, I get the joke. Are we excited it's an election year? USA, USA. Wow, do you feel the electricity in this room, huh? This is what it's like to be American. And before I get into it, I just want to tell you, whatever politics you guys like, same. Whoever you're clapping for, that's the one I like too. So, just remember that. I have a controversial opinion. I think it should be Biden versus Trump. I do. But I think it should be Hunter Biden versus Tiffany Trump. How would we choose? They're both so fun. Make some noise if you like crack cocaine. Okay, now make some noise if you like huge sluts. A country divided. You hate to see it. I think it's so funny that Hunter Biden smokes crack. Your dad's the president. You can afford coke. I don't think he knows. The Republicans are so worried. What's on Hunter's laptop? What's on his laptop? Judging by his drug use, it's half-written screenplays. Okay? I know this guy. I'm a comedian, so I hear a lot of political jokes, especially during election year. And the only type of joke that I'm sick of is the way Trump looks jokes. I'm sick of, we all know he looks weird, right? I did realize a little too recently that when people make fun of the way Trump looks, sounds like they're making fun of the way I look. And I don't like that one bit. They're like, oh, his bad spray tan and his wispy hair and his little hands. I'm like, ah! Who are you talking about right now? All right. I'm hotter than Trump. Sounds like some people don't agree. I just want to let you guys know, you have to be 35 years old to run for the office of the presidency, okay? And I'm 36, so. If you want me to run, I'll do it. Do I hear vice president? Okay, you have to fist fight, and then I'll choose. How about Secretary of State? Less people. To be honest, I don't even know what that does, but... I think I would do a better job than Biden. I haven't fallen down in like 6 months, so that's pretty good. Also, because I just am of age, that means my campaign slogan could be barely legal. Barely old enough to be the president. People ask what my platform would be. I don't know, a suede lace-up booty? Ah, what season is it? What season is it? Don't ask me about the issues. Immigration, only if you're hot. No. We don't have time. We don't have time. My parents are actually super conservative. Anybody have conservative parents? Yeah, we got one. Sad. It sucks, right? It sucks. It's the worst because they're your parents. You love them, but they're just so... Oh. That means... My parents are conservative. Also, that's a horrible word to describe them. There's nothing conservative about my parents. I understand conservative for some Republicans. Like, you ever seen a Republican that looks like they say the Pledge of Allegiance before they fuck? You know, it's like, oh. The bow tie, the whole thing, you know? Not my parents. My parents are not. And they're the type of Republicans that sort of shoot guns off four-wheelers. It's tough because it's awesome. Oh, I get it. You're so cool and fun. They're not conservative at all. One time, I remember when I was a kid, I asked my mom if I should wait till I'm married to have sex. And I swear to God, her response was, nah. My dad was the type of dad that was like, you can drink in the house because I'm too drunk to drive you anywhere, okay? Get over there. The Bud Light's in the fridge. I think we have to get the money out of politics, right? That's the one thing I firmly believe. We have to get the money out of politics and give it to me. Give me money. I want money. Oh, I want to be rich so badly. That's all I want. I want so much money that you guys look at me and be like, you're a bad person. I want that evil in my heart and my soul and my spirit. I don't like this about myself, to be completely honest. I don't like this. I was examining this. I was like, why do I want so much money? Because really, I'm a socialist, right? But also, get away. It's tough. It's hard. Why do I want that much? I sat down, I made a list of everything I'll buy if I was rich. And I'm going to be honest, all plastic surgery. Ladies, if I had money, head to toe, whole thing would be different. Do you understand? You would not recognize a thing. Oh, I'd get big fake tits. Oh, I have big boobs now, but they're real big. Disgusting, make me sick, swinging all around everywhere. Oh, what the hell? I would get big, hard as a rock. You ever seen a woman's tits? You're like, those things look like they hurt. Oh my God, like that. Just sunburnt always. Why? What is that? I want to find out. Get some ribs removed so I can suck my own fucking dick. Yeah, bitch. The whole thing would get redone. Head to toe, huge cock. Casey would be so mad at me. I'd get all of this lifted too, you know, just the whole, just so I could see my haters. Some of them here tonight. And I'm gonna name them. Okay. Obviously, we're doing another outfit change. Okay. Yeah. But you think it's gonna be 2? Grow up. So before I do, I'll just tell you, I'll be right back. Oh, hey guys. Missed you. It's me, Courtney, from earlier. Good to see you. You guys believe in ghosts? Are we a ghost crowd? Couple people, couple cool people. I love it. Has anyone in here ever seen a ghost? Yeah? Do you mind saying it? Your dead grandpa, what the hell? What did you see? He was standing behind you in the mirror. What did you do? I cried. You cried? For a second, I was like, hey, what's up, dude? That's incredible. That's a great story. I ask audiences this all of the time, and people say the most insane things you've ever heard. My favorite was I asked this packed audience, I was like, has anyone ever seen a ghost? And a guy sitting right up front, swear to God, goes, smelled one. I was like, you smelled a ghost? I said, what does a ghost smell like? I swear to God, this man goes, nothing good. That's insane. This dude just farted and then was like, woo, it's haunted in here. We better get out, girl. We gotta get out of here, stinky. It's fucked up. I love ghost stuff. I read everything ghosts related. I watch those shows where they're like, after the break, we're gonna say a ghost. You never see it, but I love it. I read this woman's blog. She's insane. And I love her. And she wrote this whole thing about how we shouldn't be scared of ghosts. They're not trying to scare us. They're actually just like sad, lonely souls craving attention. I read that. I was like, I've been dead this whole time. My grandmother, after my grandfather passed away, said that he was a big cigarette smoker. She said she would sit at the kitchen table, and whenever she would miss him, the room would fill with cigarette smoke, even though she stopped smoking. Isn't that the most white trash shit you've ever heard in your life? I was like, did he pinch you on the ass and ask what's for dinner, too? What are we talking about, lady? You deserve better. He couldn't even show his damn face. I also love conspiracy theories. Are we conspiracy theorists? Yes. A couple people with their eyes open. Bunch of fucking sheeple over here. I love conspiracies. I love the fun ones. I love all the pop star ones. Mariah Carey playing 9/11 to cover up for glitter. Think about it. Think about it for 1 second. You'll never look back. John Benet Ramsey never died. She grew up to become Katy Perry. You guys, are you not on YouTube? You should get on it. I know I'm not supposed to be a white woman talking about conspiracy theories because everyone's going to be like, are you a senator? But, future president, but no, I don't serve. I didn't realize I got the conspiracy stuff very honestly. I was hanging out with my grandmother. We were watching, I'm a huge Washington football fan, though it's the worst thing about me. Oh, wow, one woo. We were watching a Washington football game, and they were playing the Dallas Cowboys. That's our biggest rival. My grandmother, in her 90s, super hyped up. And my husband asked her, he was like, Mom, why do you hate the Dallas Cowboys so much? And I swear to God, she goes, they shot JFK! I do get too worked up sometimes, though, about, like, conspiracy stuff. Like, the tech stuff freaks me out a lot. I'm sure a lot of people, the same thing. Have you seen those robot dogs? What the fuck? There's robot dogs, and they can open doors, and we're all just sitting here. Watch me kill my special. What? We're just hanging out. I get so worked up. Every time I get worked up, I'm like, I have got to switch to indica. But I don't care. It's very scary. It's very scary. I don't like that they say AI is going to take over creative jobs. What the hell? That's what I do. Shit. I got worried about this when ChatGPT became available to all of us. So I had ChatGPT write me a joke. Do you guys want to hear it? Yeah. Thank you. A couple of people. I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I do not have any jokes about Beyonce. Nothing is funny about the world's greatest living entertainer. Buzz, buzz. Couple homophobes in the back. A love Beyonce. So I had ChatGPT write me a Beyonce joke. And it comes back and it said, why does Beyonce sing to the left, to the left? Because women have no rights. What the fuck? The war with AI has begun. I'm mad at the message, but I'm mostly mad that that's a really good joke. What the fuck? We are fucked. I mentioned it, but I'm a huge football fan. I'm a huge NFL fan. It's the worst part about me. Please do not clap. Nobody was clapping, but it's the worst part about me. I just love football so much. It's tough being a female football fan. Guys always imply that you don't actually like sports or know about sports. They'll be like, you don't know about football. You're a fucking woman. Women don't know about football. It's like of all the things I faked for men. Football? Come on. It's mostly been my personality. But women have a weird reaction too sometimes. Women who don't like sports, they'll be like, guys must love you. Ooh, girl who likes football, guys must love you. Yeah, they love it when you drink 15 Bud Lights and call them a pussy. I'm here to tell you that I can't get enough. Women will always ask if I grew up with brothers, too. They'll always ask that. They'll be like, do you have brothers? I had 2 sisters, but how bad is my personality that women are like, ugh, a group of men had something to do with that. That is not good. I do like that there's a lot more women coaches in the league now. I think that's great. Ladies, we're gonna take over. Yes. Very quiet applause. I knew you hated women. I think that's great. I think women were gonna take over. Good play calling should be deceptive, manipulative. It's like, okay, boys, we got it from here. Joke's on you. I hate women. Oh. No, I love it. I do. I work in the fashion industry. Don't look at my outfit. Thank you. I know, you guys are like, what? Courtney, you have a day job, but you've been on Comedy Central Web, you know? Courtney, you said 2 sentences on HBO last year, you know? It's a tough business. So I work a day job. Very different day job than every other comedian. But the best part about it is I work with all women, and I love that. I do love women. We support each other no matter what, to a fault. I also couldn't imagine having a straight man as a boss. What the fuck? A straight man telling me, Courtney Maginnis, what to do? Okay, no. Call me when you grow up and turn gay, okay? Do not even look at me until then. Disgusting. Women, we hold each other down. It's the best. I walked into my office, this is a true story. All these girls were gathered around this one woman's desk, and they were all upset. And I came up, and I was like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, she got a ticket this weekend. And I was like, what? What happened? You got a ticket this weekend? She was like, yeah. I was texting and driving, and I hit a bunch of mailboxes. And every woman in that circle was like, cops are such dicks. We have got to defund the police, you know? That'll really get them going. I also work with a lot of gay guys, and I like the gay guys. How you doing? Thanks for coming out. I don't know if any straight woman here has ever heard a gay man describe another man's body. You will be like, I don't think I like men. What the fuck? I was hanging out with one of my friends, and we're watching a movie, and we're sitting there, and he was like, that guy is so creepy. I want to see his dick. I was like, see it? Oh. Oh. I was like, you want to see it? Like out of desire? Curiosity, maybe, but desire? What? Oh. I used to work at Victoria's Secret, little indie brand. Look it up after this. Yeah, little brand. I don't know if any men in here ever took home a woman that you thought had amazing tits, and then you got her home and you got her bra off, you realized there was nothing. Fucking I did that. Yeah, that's what I do. build up men's hopes and dreams and then crush them. Unfortunately, working in the fashion industry can affect, how you view yourself. I suffer from body dysmorphia like a lot of women, except I have it in the other way, the positive way. I try doing self-deprecating jokes, but nothing comes to mind, so... My therapist asked me, he was trying to figure out how I viewed myself. He was like, how do you picture yourself, Courtney? And without thinking, I said, in a hot tub full of money. That is not a problem. I do want to have kids. Wow, really supportive. I want to have a baby. I just don't know how you know. I do know that every time I walk past a kid on the street, I'm like, give me that baby! But then my personality is like, I'll do Molly. And it's like, well, that's a fine line, When my nieces were born, I was in my early 20s, and they think I'm the coolest aunt ever. They think I'm so cool. And now that I'm in my late 30s and all my friends have kids, I've just become a creepy uncle. Holy shit. I'm like, please, come here, sit in my lap. I love you. Let me give you a kiss. God, you're pretty. You grow up so fast, don't you? All right. I was standing in Penn Station. This is a true story. I was waiting for a train. I'm standing at Penn Station over the loudspeaker. I swear to God, this woman goes, if you were just in the office, you left your kids. I was like, yeah, I could be a mother. Yeah. You don't forget they're alive. That's a big one. That's a big one. Also support the neck. Those are the two. That's all you gotta know. I'll figure something out. I ride the L train in New York. I ride the L train, and there's a woman that gets on that train, and she pushes a stroller, and inside that stroller, live chicken. If I don't have a baby, I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll push one of you around. Huh? Wouldn't that be nice? Would you suck my tit? And now for my final act, I'm gonna remove my IUD! Hold my leg, get up here. You guys, I guess I just absolutely killed that, so. You've been so amazing, thank you so much for coming out, I love you tonight.
I ain't gonna sit and hate and try to leave me. That's okay, cause in this race you're not competing. You said you wanted all the smoke, I bring the fire. All the talking, so I read you desire. All the talking, and I mean it's disrespect. All I want is a little more respect. Like